I am sever all heads. I am several heads. So, what do I mean? Well, the book of Revelation, it speaks of the dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns. And there's also the first beast, which is described as having 7 heads and 10 horns. However, the first beast has a wounded head. Okay? So, and it says that it appears that the head was wounded by a sword. Okay? But if you look at the word sword, it's spelt S word. S word. Well, 7 is an S word. Several is an S, is a S word. Okay. So, see, now I always used to think that several meant about 7. But apparently it can mean, it seems to, it means more than a few, but it's probably less than 10 sort of thing. So people say it can mean different things, but man decides what he wants to, man wants, evil, man is evil, and man will decide all kinds of evil shit for himself, of course, yeah? Because that's what he does. He likes to make shit up. And God has to put up with him. Yeah. That's me, by the way. I'm good. I put up with evil man. Not that I want him in heaven at all. No, I don't want him there. But I put up with him for some fucking reason. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. I sever all heads. I am sever all heads. Okay? So, yes, okay. See, where I live in Whirl. It's spelt very similar to the word world. And as if you notice that the word world is very similar to the word word. Yeah, you see the word word is in the word world. And I live by Whirl. It's spelled W-O-R-L-E. Well, that's where I live, in Whirl, basically. Yeah, St. George's. St. George's, St. George and the Dragon? Yeah, you know that story? Well, I live in a place called St. George's in North Somerset, very close to Weston-super-Mare. I basically am. I'm near the motorway. Okay, the M5 motorway. So there's a river that's not very far away. It's very, it's I think it runs through Bristol, I think, doesn't it? The River Severn. Yeah, the River Severn, spelled Severn. So when I go to the toilet to do a poop or shit, I wonder what river it flows down. It's probably the River Severn, actually. I wouldn't be surprised. Or probably some of it goes that way. I wouldn't be surprised. Perhaps. I wouldn't be surprised. So, so that's the thing, right? Because The word seven, it does actually have the word sever in it, because the letter R isn't a lowercase r. If you write a lowercase r, it's not that different from a lowercase n. Okay, the lowercase r is actually in the lowercase n. You can draw it that way because it's a vertical line and then it just has a hoop over the top. You're probably doing it the wrong way for you, but it's like that. So obviously it has. If you can't understand that, you're a retard. Okay. If you can't see how a lowercase r fits into a lowercase n, then you are fucking blind. And your head, yeah, guess what's happening to it? You fucking moron. So let's not forget that the word several is also a 7-letter word. Yeah? It's a 7-letter word. Yeah, it is. And obviously, if you have several heads, well then does that mean you have had all your heads cut off? Or what? I mean, that's the thing, right? Forehead, right? So several can mean it's more than a few. So how much is it then? Is it 4? Is it 5? Is it 6? Is it 7? Is it 8? Is it 9? Well, that's the thing, I eat with my mouth. 8. 8 heads. 9. Well, the letter I is 9. Anyways, several heads. So yeah, I am several heads. I'm God. The world wants to believe that it's me. And obviously it's my job to say, no, you're not. I am God. Not you. I am several heads. Job. What more can I add to this? I mean, that's the interesting thing, because it was John the Baptist who had his head cut off. He was beheaded for the sake of Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay? He was beheaded. He was imprisoned, and his head, he was a prisoner and he had his head cut off. He was beheaded. Now, that's the thing about it though, because it's Jesus Christ who is the head of the church. Okay, and so there's the word beheaded, right? Beheaded. Well, ed is short for education, and it was Jesus Christ who says, you all have one teacher in Jesus Christ. Okay, Jesus Christ is the teacher. There are no other teachers apart from Jesus Christ. Okay? It's complicated. Yeah, it is. So I am several heads. So, that's the thing. People either, this is the thing. People were told to first deny themselves. That means get it out of your head that you think you are God. That's what it means to deny yourself. If you can't do that, then guess what's going to happen to you? Yeah. I mean, you can either do it, you can either lose your head, you can either deny yourself and lose your head in that sense, right? change your way of thinking. Or the alternative is lose your actual head. Because that's where this is eventually going to go in the future, right? Yeah. That's the plan, I think. Yeah. So my previous video, I did, it was I said I am delta eyes. And so this is the thing, in the book of Revelation it talks about the Lamb that has 7 eyes and 7 horns. And that is, I've explained in my previous video many things. It was an hour-long video. But basically, delta is, it's a Greek letter, okay? And a capital delta is an upwards pointing triangle, and it's associated with the all-seeing eye. Also, delta is the 4th letter, okay, of the Greek alphabet, or the Koine Greek, however you say it, right? So, and this is the thing, I'm 4 eyes, yeah, 4 eyes, and that's the thing. I wear glasses, people call me, this is called being 4 eyes, okay, but the triangle is a 3-pointed shape. And so a 3 is it's shaped like a butt. It's the all-seeing eye is the butthole. In magic, it's a magic thing. So 3 plus 4, guess what number you get? 7, of course, yes, 7. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I mean, it talks about the beast and the and the dragon. They both have they have 10 horns. And 10 horns. Well, that's the thing. It's very similar to the word thorns. Now Jesus had the crown of thorns. Jesus is the King of Kings. Okay, I was Jesus. I'm God. I'm Father. There's so many things I could say about that. There's so many things. I mean, where do I even go with that? I mean, that's the thing, I know there's like 5 different things I can start talking about, and then it branches off into different conversations, and then, and people basically just think I've got ADHD. They think I can't stay on one topic for very long. Anyways, have I said everything that I wanted to say for this video? I mean, that's the thing, because 7 is associated with very important things. So, there's the 7 churches, the 7 spirits, the 7 stars, the 7 trumpets, the 7 seals, the 7 bowls or vials. Yeah, I mean, the word Jupiter is a 7-letter word. I mean, that's the thing, what is, that has so many different meanings as well. I mean, Jupiter, who was Peter? I mean, that's the thing, you know, Jupiter or Jupiter. Well, Jupiter is called the king of the gods, son of Saturn. Sat. Do you sit? Do you sat? Do you sat on your face? Do you sat on your head, or do you sat on your arse? That's the thing, right? If I stand up and turn around, you'd be looking at my arse. Saturn. Satan. Satanus. I've explained that one too many times now. So, so that's the thing, you know, the number 7 is very important. And so when the lamb's described as having 7 eyes and 7 horns, and the dragon and the first beast have 7 heads, and the 10 horns, or perhaps thorns, and then there's the second beast, who's described as having 2 horns, like a lamb or a ram. You know, goats and rams, they have horns. So it's talking about different things at the same time. Yeah. So, but that's the thing. I'm God. I'm supposed to judge people. I'm supposed to, well, authority was given to the Son, my Son, Jesus Christ, who I was. Okay? So, I judge. I judge. And those who haven't denied themselves, those who go about thinking they are God, that's me. If they think they're me, then they will lose their heads. Okay? I am several heads. Okay?